heard of Kiss, right? The legendary rock band led by the notorious Gene Simmons? Well, while Simmons is widely respected for his contributions to the genre, his ego and self-centeredness have caused tensions within the band. In this video, we'll explore what current and former Kiss members have said about Simmons and how his conduct has affected the band's dynamic. So get ready to dive into the occasionally rocky history of Kiss and its charismatic frontman. Gene Simmons and Ace Frehley's relationship has been rocky, with Simmons making offensive remarks about Frehley and Frehley accusing Simmons of being an a-hole and sex addict. However, in a 2021 interview, Frehley revealed that he has reconciled with Simmons and Paul Stanley, and a reunion is possible if the money and circumstances are right. Despite their public feuds, band reunions are not uncommon. There's a long-standing debate about why Peter Criss left Kiss. Gene Simmons has claimed that Peter was fired, citing substance abuse as one reason. However, Peter insists that he quit due to health issues and other factors. Peter has also accused Simmons of being jealous and belittling former members of Kiss, leading to criticism of Simmons on his official website. Eric Kerr joined Kiss in 1980 and performed as the Feuds until his death from heart cancer in 1991 at the age of 41. Following his passing, there was tension between Kiss and Carr's family, with accusations that the band didn't support him during his illness. However, Carr had a great admiration for Gene Simmons, who he considered his idol, and received valuable advice on handling business matters. In 2000, Carr's family released his solo album Rockology. Vinnie Vincent designed Kiss's Ankh Warrior costume in 1982, but was fired after their first tour due to personality clashes. He returned for the album Lick It Up, but was dismissed in 1984 for unethical behavior and disputed royalties. After years of obscurity, he resurfaced in 2018 at the Atlanta Kiss Expo, expressing admiration for Simmons and Stanley, but later revealed his indifference towards Simmons and declined to do him any favors at a Nashville meet and greet. Eric Singer's adoption of Peter Criss's Catman persona caused a stir among Kiss fans when he rejoined the band in 2001. Despite this controversy, Singer is the band's longest-serving drummer. In a 2018 interview, he revealed that while Gene Simmons is perceived as the leader of Kiss, it's Paul Stanley who wields the most power, as nothing happens without his approval. Singer also noted that Simmons is content just playing and continuing to do what the band does. Mark St. John joined Kiss in 1984 and played on the successful band Animalize before developing reactive arthritis during tour rehearsals. He was dismissed from the band after only playing 2 full shows on the tour. In an interview with Kiss Asylum, St. John discussed how his experience playing with Gene Simmons negatively impacted his love of music and how he felt that Simmons and Paul Stanley no longer appreciated their fans. Tommy Thayer's involvement with Kiss has been decisive for fans who see him as a replacement for Ace Frehley and a sign of the band's commercialization. However, Thayer has remained a committed member of the group and worked closely with Simmons and Stanley on various endeavors. In addition to his guitar duties, Thayer has contributed to Kiss's stage designs and merchandise and has co-written multiple songs for the band. Despite criticism, Thayer remains an essential part of Kiss's live performances and still plays with the band today. Gary Corbett was Kiss's first live keyboardist, performing off stage during the Crazy Nights and Hot in the Shade tours in the late 80s. In an interview with LA Weekly, he shared that Gene Simmons would often make fun of him on tour as he didn't consider keyboards to be a rock instrument. Simmons would even mock Corbett during sound checks. Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons, who have been together with Kiss since its formation in 1973, have had their share of disputes over the years. Stanley felt betrayed when Simmons focused on side projects such as acting and producing during the 80s, negatively impacting the band. Stanley opened up about their differences to fans in 2022, but emphasized their shared pride in what they do and called Simmons family. Simmons has a notable reputation for getting into heated feuds with other notable musicians.